Hello everyone. How are we all doing today? Hopefully we are doing good. We are now back to playing. Did you finish yesterday or another stream needed? We finished yesterday. So yeah, we had a good time. I got to see the fun interactions between Seth and Severian, so that was very fun. We also compared it to the English one. I prefer the English one in terms of that interaction between the two of them. Like I said before, I think the tonal changes when you speak in English, especially if you have some emotion behind it, when you have those tonal changes, it kind of gives you like indicators in certain conversations how people are feeling without like maybe saying certain words or whatnot. So I think that conversation between the two of them is more interesting in English. Not to say that the Japanese one is bad or anything, that one's also really good. I just think for kind of like these types of conversations more interesting in English. But I do like both the English and Japanese voice actors for Severian. I don't know if he'll convince me to play it in English though when he comes out, so maybe I'll play the update in English when it comes out. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that. What else? The idol girls, they doing their dance and their song at the end was really good. It was really cute. And all the characters kind of giving you like their best wishes to you. That was really great. I was just mad that Monato was not one of the characters listed because it does like 2 characters from each group, so I'm kind of sad about that. But other than that, it was really good. I really liked it. And then I like the little tidbit they give you at the end for next update, so I was very interested in that. So new characters that are related to the Exaltus and the creator possibly gonna come and find us to get some answers about last update. So I'm interested to see what their shtick is and kind of what's coming up next update. But yeah, that's the interesting stuff, Nobu. So yeah, that was pretty much my experience with the rest of it. But yeah, now we are back to Wuwa and we'll be playing the rest of this now. Okay, so Wuwa recap. Last time we learned about Aleph 1, which is the Therian in this area, which basically is essentially a huge ass black hole, and then we were talking about possible different timelines and things happening and blah blah blah. And we ended up here in this area kind of, so we didn't really kind of continue on from there. We kind of took a bit of a break there just so that we didn't kind of get into a new section and then not being able to take a break in between. So we're kind of picking up from where we were before. Which way am I supposed to go? This way? Is the door over here? I don't remember where's the door. Nope, door is over there. I need to go that way. Door, where are you? Oh, there you are. Found you. Alrighty. Blah. Hello, Cillian. How are you? Alright. We shall look at things. I'm being told to look at stuff. Who dares not take care of their gaming console? Or I should say whoever has last been here has not been taking care of their gaming console. Well, that's a straight up lie. We do know who this belongs to because technically she did mention that it's where her family used to live, so fair enough. I'm good. That's good. Okay, we're not doing the typical vampire blah 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 thing. No. Yo, RPG co-op games, let's go. We love playing with our friends and playing with other people. Let's go. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, are those are the little girl in it? That's Ameth. Well, that's so cute. Damn. A seal alien? And then a dinosaur? That's kind of cute. It's so cute.
それにしてもワイルドな画風だね。
This is so cute. Oh look, Mirai's PC on fire. Dang, she moved. Well, I mean, my PC might as well just be on fire at this point. It is slowly dying. Considering my game crashed during our fight with the spacesuit. My game literally just crashed and died. So yeah, it might as well.
大きな猫と小さな猫、2匹で1組のぬいぐるみね。
That's so cute.
少しくたびれてる。柔らかい。抱いて寝るのにちょうど良さそう。
I do enjoy good stuffies. I have a few stuffies that I still have, because they are just nice. Oh, what? Goodbye.
精霊がソファーの方へ。
The dude just woke up and he said, I'm at... Cypher's on the bed. True! Oh, I just fell in a hole in the stairs. Great, perfect. I didn't have to walk.
Amos はまだ戻ってこない。もし私の推測が正しいなら。
Oh, gotta hold the button. Oh.
またスノーフラッフシールをいじめてきたの？今じゃエイメスの姿を見ただけで逃げていくじゃない。このままだと表現のガキ大将になるよ。
When did I adopt a child? Damn. This is awkward. This is real awkward. Okay, normally I joke about the amnesia hits us hard and it's very awkward between us. Like between like Rover and certain characters because of amnesia problems, but dang. This is really bad. Also, yeah, it would have been nice to know that I adopted a child, but you know what? It's fine. It's okay.
宿題はしたの？エイメスもそろそろ入学できる年でしょ？ゲームで遊ぶ時間は
Such a, I was
少
gonna
し
say
は勉
that's such
強
a
に回したらどう？
parent response. Gaming less, do your homework. I see the funny transition that the game did with the pole. I see you, game.
あの子たちも遊びたがってるの。でなかったらわざわざ近寄ってきたりしないでしょ？
I mean, I remember many update generations ago, I joked, imagine you forgot about a family you left behind. Did that turn true? I like it when we say things in like old updates and then we're just like, no way it'll be true, right? Later on, and then we like 10, 5 or like 3 updates later, or even like 1 update later, the game's just like, yeah, you remember when you sent this? Yeah, here you go. It's okay. No, your karma and like what you said and wishing things to be Like, for me, it's instant. When I comment about things, it's instantly. When I get karma'd and when I wish things to be in existence, yours just took, like, many updates later. Which I don't even remember when you said that. Dang. Which I assume that is why Amith was kind of like, not, I guess kind of hesitant, and not also kind of like the way that she was speaking to us in this in that way because of this, because she knows. But we obviously don't know. I wonder then, does she know that we have amnesia then? That would be interesting. I can that update with Camellia when you outright get told memory wiped. Oh, that was a decently long time ago. Yeah, because that was the part in between before we got to the next area. Which is like that was a long time ago. That was lots of updates ago. Yeah. Dang, that was a long time ago. I think it's funny how much this game talks about like getting your memory wiped, or like you not remembering things, or like amnesia type stuff. And then the game brings up a lot of things later on that you forget because you have amnesia. I'm just like, great. I appreciate a game when you just tell me things and I straight up don't remember. Oh, I touched a game. I guess my finger was not directly on the button.
あれって紙飛行機のこと？私のはすぐ落ちちゃうのに、あなたが作った紙飛行機はどうして遠くまで飛ぶの？
Also, my brain just realized I said her name wrong when I was reading your comment, Nobu, but like, it's fine. I know which character you're talking about, so yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I can't make good paper airplanes still now. I still suck at making paper airplanes. It's okay. I don't usually need to make them, but when someone says, you make a paper airplane, I'm like, no, they're not good. About Crazy Flower Whips Girl. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Because I was like, oh, that was like when we met her, and then I was like, because I remember making the comment of like, man, people in Black Shores is like, there are some more normal people and some more weird ass people in this group, but I guess I'm like, I guess we found out we're like, we're like the leader, so I'm just like, dang, what is the recruitment requirements here that we made for ourselves? Because I think everyone else relatively is pretty okay. Either like subtract sad backstory, because sad backstory for anyone is just sad backstory. But yeah, I was just like, damn, crazy people. And then also that is literally the update where the internet exploded because everyone's like, crazy woman, we like her. And I'm like, sure, okay. You know, like what you want, I'm not here to judge, but, you know, not my type.
まず宿題を終わらせて。そしたら一緒におろう。いい？ ええ、約束する。どうやって切り出そうかずっと考えてたの。そ
Hey,
した
I
ら
mean, fair enough, man. I don't know how you're supposed to tell me. I don't blame you. Real hard when I don't remember shit. It would be very much easier if I did. Um...
幼い頃目を覚ましたら両親の笑い声を思い出せなくなってたの。声も顔もぬくもりも全部ボイドストームの中に消えてしまった。そのうち忘れてしまった事実さえ思い出せなくなったわ。私はそれが心から怖かったの。どうすれば抗えるのかわからなかった。感じるのは体の芯から這い上がってくる冷気だけ。震えを鎮めるために何かしなければいけないと思って。それで私は一人でビアートルウーズから逃げ出し、リンクドスパインの中に隠れて表現まで来た。私の両親は外から来た研究員とロイ人なの。二人は長い間表現に駐在してボイドストームの研究をしてたわ。かつて家族で暮らした場所に戻りたかった。でも道すらわからなかった私はひたすら歩き続けるしかなかったの。そうしてたどり着いたのがこのギンヌンガミールという湖のほとり。
Oh no, game, don't make me sad. Are tissues in range? Yes, the tissues are in the range. But I prefer not to be sad to begin with. But, you know, I don't think the game will allow that.
Daijoubu. 怖がらなくていい。私は過去にエイメスを助けたのね。
Damn. It's also very ironic that we did it again this time around too. I hope, not that I don't like coincidences, I just hope all the bad coincidences don't happen. Only want the good ones. Only want the good ones.
あの時はこのまま湖の底へ沈んでいくんだって思ってたわ。けど 息ができなくなって意識が遠くなる私を
Excuse me.
温かい腕が抱きしめてくれたの。その人は必死に私を引き上げてくれて、目を覚ますとそこにいたのはあなただった。でも両親が残して
Oh
く
my
れたお
god,
守りは
Nobu,
なく
I
なって
just
たわ。
remembered something.
多分
Later on,
湖の
once we're
底に沈
done
んだんだと思
playing
う。
the game for today, I
それ
was
が
playing
私
more
は
of Solomon, and I
とても
have
悲
notes
しかった
written
の。
down. I literally said to myself, I'm gonna write down notes so then I can tell you guys what my comments are while I was playing. Because there was lots of comments that I made. Notes. They're not like long notes, they're like point form. It's like something happened, I'm like, oh, this happened, this is how my reaction was. It's very short. It's not like I made a 10-page essay about it. Don't worry.
大声で泣き出した私をあなたはあたふたしながら慰め、家に連れ帰って体を
I
温めてくれ
progressed
た。
to... I am at the big throne now. Big chair. I haven't sat my tush on it though. I don't think I'll get a chance to sit my tush on it, but yeah. I'm getting ranted at right now. By Solomon. Which is very fun. I love getting ranted by, so it's great. But yeah. I made progression! I killed all the tentacles! Woo! And more banter between people. It's great.
その後は想像通り、しばらく二人で一緒に暮らしたわ。あなたがラハイロイを去る日まで。
No, we left!
どうして教えてくれなかったの？
So the end of stream will become
だ
learning
っ
with
て
FGO
でしょ。
Nobu. Rip FGO's learning with manga. True. That is true.
知らない人から突然「こんにちは、私は昔あなたに面倒を見てもらってたの、久しぶり」なんて言われたらどう思う？次は何を言おうかな。前一緒に住んでた家に寄っていかない？あなたのおかげで優等生になったよ。うっかり死んじゃってごめんねとか。そんなことを口にしても無駄なプレッシャーと責任を感じさせるだけ。全く意味がないでしょ。
雲稜谷で目覚めてから旅の途中で出会った昔の知り合いは自分自身を知る手がかりになった。それは決して悪いことじゃない。
Most of my comments are just like, oh, people showed up. I'm like, I like not screamed at the top of my lungs, but I'm like, yeah, this cool person shows up. Some of the comments are on gameplay, but most of it is, yeah, it's just like on characters. But yeah. I'm also slightly having an existential crisis in FGO. Not an existential crisis, but I'm having a problem. My brain's like, too many men for White Day. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, also, I don't know if I told you this, but I got Santa Cardna in the shop. So there's like a part of me that's just like, I have Cardna. I don't have like Lancer Cardna, but I'm like, and like default Cardna, but I'm like, I do have Cardna in some capacity, so maybe I should just leave it alone and then I'll just try again next time with him. Because I'll probably lose maybe to him, maybe on another banner, who knows.
じゃあ
See, I think my problem is that I don't know if I should be pulling or like prioritizing like older characters on White Day or like newer characters. Because like I don't know if there's like a higher or lower probability that I'll see them like during this year, I guess. Also, if you cannot tell, I'm trying to slightly distract myself to not not that I'm not paying attention to what they're saying, I'm slightly trying to distract my emotions at least, so that I don't like get too sad that I'm just gonna wail right now. Yo, App, what's up? Doing more woo-ah. By the way, you missed it, but this is my child that I used to take care of. Yes. I found out that past me used to take care of Amith when she was little. So, yeah, she's my child. Well, my adoptive child, but yeah, this is my child. I just nod my head. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say after that. Hima is apparently showing up within the next days, I think. I don't know if I should pull for relatively newer people or older characters. I don't know what's like the probability of like characters like rerunning or like the rotation, I guess, for characters, because there's just so many characters in this game, and then there's so many like older characters in general, but also like new characters coming out as well. So I'm like, oh, is there a higher chance that I will like see an older character that I like that's a dude reran this year, or where there would be a higher chance I see a newer character? Which my thinking is that there's a higher chance I'll see an older character than a newer character, because I would assume you would rotate. You would obviously have the new characters coming out, and then you would rotate in older ones, I would assume. But also the game in Japanese is like done, so I don't think they'll have anything else, whatever was the last newest character in Japanese server. So for us, at least for English, there's still like newer characters. So I don't know. Because like, have we caught up with the Japanese yet? In terms of like characters and story and stuff like that? Are we caught up? Or are we like still like quite a distance away? Oh damn, well, thanks, App.
ずっと悲鳴に苦しむソラリスのために駆け回ってたんだもの。それはあなたが選んだ道。むしろいいと思ってる。だからこそ私も同じようにしたの。ほら、あなたがいない間もちゃんとラハイロイを守ったでしょ。
I'm still trying to get her weapon, and I still haven't gotten it yet. Curse it.
多少の代償は払ったけど、救世主の役目、結構うまくやれてると思わない？
Yeah, because I looked up, because it's been a little while now since Amethyst came out. Her, like, either you get her signature weapon, or she uses another character's weapon, which I don't own this character to begin with. Or if I did own this character, I probably didn't pull for this weapon, because most of the characters I haven't pulled for their weapons. The last couple of them, some of them I did. Which is kind of interesting, because I pulled for Blind Man's, but I didn't pull for Brant's weapon, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know what was my reason back then for it. I don't remember. But then, other than that, if we're talking about like other weapons, other than like 4-star weapons, she uses still the standard sword from the standard banner, which I don't have anymore. I already had to pull it again recently for I already had to pull it once for Brant, because I didn't pull Brant's weapon. And then I had to pull it again recently because Carthagia. No, that's the wrong person. My brain's just like, that's like the wrong person, but like my queen, she needed it, because I also didn't pull for her weapon. I only pulled her because she was rerunning. And I'm like, man, I pulled for like 3 of the standard swords. I need to like pull someone and give them their weapon, or else this will be not very fun. I'm gonna have to pull so many like of the standard sword, which I don't really want that many. I already have 3. I don't need more than 3. 3's enough. Other people need to either get their signature weapons, or I need to like pass on other people's weapons to other people, because this is getting out of hand. So when other characters, well, technically, I was gonna say, did Brand have a rerun again yet? I was like, yeah, he did. So I'm basically having to like wait for people's reruns, possibly again, and then pull their weapons. But yeah. But for Luke, it should be fine if I don't pull his weapon, because I don't use a lot of Gauntlet characters, so I think I should be fine, unless he really needs it for some reason, but yeah. Nah, girl, to be honest, you saying that shit, you shouldn't have to say that shit. So to be honest, I feel bad because I decided to do some world-saving shit, and then now you have to do a bunch of stuff that you shouldn't have to deal with. So, my B. So if anything, you should be complaining to me, so, yeah.
あなたが去ってから？何も特別なことはなかったわ。
I mean, you'd have to take, well, you'd have to look at GP schedule from 2 years ago to guesstimate. It's relatively the same. Okay. I have to pull. I have to pull up the JP. I have to pull up the JP list. So we're 2 years apart from so the English server is 2 years apart then, because you said for 2 years ago for the polling, so I would assume that's like general guesstimate. I hate when it's more than a year, because it makes it suck. So I'm at least glad that at least like Twisted Wonderland's only a year apart. But still, nonetheless, sometimes they don't follow the JP server 100%, and it makes me very upset.
ゴーストになってからもたださまよってただけ。学園とボイドスペースの狭間を。死んだおかげで中に入っても飲み込まれないっていう特権を得たんだもの。なら自分の好奇心を満たさないと。前にあったかって？ああ、授業中に私が名式の巨岩を撃退してあなたを助けたって言ってた時のことかな。本当に記憶にないの。でも名式の巨岩がいたなら多分ボイドスペースだと思う。よくわからないわ。名式は奇妙な力を持っていてもおかしくはない。幻覚だった可能性は？
Allegedly the main story concluded. If at some point they start a new arc, like when we got Lost Belt, and we'll stay stuck 2 years behind. Okay, I see. So currently right now the JP main story is done. And I'm assuming they haven't added anything new to the main story, so I'm guessing people are kind of waiting to see if they're going to add a new arc or whatever they're going to do with the story. I'm assuming. Because I was like, when people are like, when they're like, oh, like the main story's done and stuff like that, I was like, are they going to just add another arc? Because I was like, it's kind of weird for me to think, I think it's kind of like weird for me to think that this game will eventually stop updating eventually at some point, considering FGO's been going on, like the game in general and the franchise has been going on for quite a while, so it'd be kind of weird for me, I think, and a lot of people to be like, this game is like done. But I mean, like, at some point the game will be done, but I just didn't know if this was the time or we just kind of waiting to see what's happening. Which I think was kind of like me with Twisted Wonderland for JP, because I thought we were done, but nope, they're doing another arc, which I kind of assumed that they would, because there's still a bunch of stuff that was never addressed. So, They at least are doing that. And at least the game is finally like caught up now, pretty much, at least in terms of the main story. So I'm so happy. Because finally, Twisted Wonderland is caught up. We're done every single dorm now. And then now we're just kind of slowly getting through all the event stuff. And then we'll catch up to the main story, which will give the JP server some time to kind of, you know, put out, you know, sections of the kind of like the epilogue or like next arc for the game. So finally, I feel a little bit more caught up to the JP server, but not that much caught up. But because Tiasonia took forever, and the English server took forever to translate, and I'm like, just let me play the freaking ass game. I should have just opened a Japanese account instead. I can read it and listen, so I'm like, I should have just done it, but oh well, it's okay. I also don't know if they're still making new characters or skins from just events until a new story pops out or we get ending service thingy like other games. Yeah. Okay, so we're basically just waiting to see what the game is kind of deciding to do with itself, pretty much. So that's what I'm getting from it. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of weird to think that this game will eventually get an like an ending service type thing eventually. So it's weird. Which then I don't know what I'm gonna do ever with my other with like these gacha games I play. I spent so much time like keeping them, like playing them and getting my characters. Like I think my thing about like those types of things is like I know it's expensive to keep the server running, but like there's a part of me that's like I don't want them to close the server because I just want to know that my stuff, my shit is still there, and if one day I randomly decide to open the game, I can still look at my shit. But it's very expensive to just keep a server running for no reason when there's no new content or anything being added. So one of these days, all my games will just be like, it'll be gone, and I'll be very sad knowing I spent this much time pulling and doing a bunch of things. But I guess maybe that's like the point that like I kind of like just leave it and kind of just like this is the time that I had with this game and now I need to move on with other stuff. But
二人で一緒に解決しよう、エイメス。
ええ。あなたは前に使ってた部屋を使って。
10 years later, what's
私も自分の部屋で休むわ。
It's so true. It'll be so weird. I'll miss it. I don't know by then because that's like us just thinking and talking about this topic very like theoretically. That's how long it'll take. But it would be interesting to see like what other stuff will be out within that time and stuff like that. So yeah. So hopefully I'm still streaming for that long. Who knows what I'll be doing, but interesting.
「どうして寝ちゃってたのかな」。紙飛行機、漂白者に見せないと。
No, not the paper airplane! Watch it, I'm not there. No! Why do I get to play as Tiny? No! Look at her! She's so tiny! Watch it, I'm not there. That will be sad. Ooh, the stairs, the stairs, the stairs. I can't walk straight with with winding stairs. This is like impossible. Oh, over here.
好きな物語のシーンを描いたの。勇者と悪竜の戦い、すごい戦士と邪悪な銀河帝国の対戦。服が変。漂白者に描き方を教えてもらわないと。
Over here.
ゲームのセーブを忘れちゃった。せっかく新記録を出したのに。次は絶対漂白者のスコアを超えてみせるから。漂白者、今度帰ってきたらどれくらい一緒にいてくれるのかな。もう変な人たちと関わってほしくないけど、毎日あんなにたくさんやることがあったらすごく疲れると思う。
I guess that's what all kids think about, I guess. Well, not really, I guess. You're not really thinking about that.
今のうちにたくさん話しておきたいな。
Oh, where am I supposed to go? Back upstairs? So just go back upstairs. Oh, yep, there we go. Here I am.
漂白者がくれた猫のぬいぐるみ。抱いてると暖
Thank you,
か
Nobu. I
くて
appreciate
安
it.
心して寝られる。この子に寄りかかってるとまるで漂白者がそばにいるみたい。
I don't know, guys. Should I feel really... I feel like I should feel really bad that I basically left a child. And I said, I'm gonna go save the world. And I might come back. Which then I didn't. Which I don't know, like, if there's, like, other reasons as to why I didn't come back. Or something else happened, which maybe we'll get alluded to that a little later. But I kind of feel bad. Don't just adopt a child and then leave them. That's bad. So, Mirai, yes, feel bad. Okay. I need to go down the stairs again. Hopefully this time I can actually walk down the stairs and not fall because I can't do spiral staircases. Okay, there we go. Imagine how many years of child support you have to pay. What am I was gonna say, like, who was watching her then? That would be interesting. But she didn't mention anyone. She just like mentioned the fact that she kind of just did the same things. But yeah, that's a lot of child support I'm gonna have to pay, man. I'm already broke. I was trying to finish leveling up Huyun's like skills, and then I was like, oh, I'm almost done, and then I realized I'm broke. I'm really sad. I'm broke again. Well, considering the fact that I've been trying to like really like build a lot of characters, so yeah.
いや、少し考え事をしてただけだよ。
元気じゃないのに嘘はダメ。
Oh, she's pouting at me. No, don't
よく
pout
見
at
てる
me.
ね、エイメス。嘘じゃないけど、ただエイメスたちの言葉を借りるなら、故郷を恋しく思うみたいな感じだよ。
じゃあ一回帰ってみるのは？
もう私は帰れない。
どうして？パパとママがいなくなってから胸がすごくモヤモヤするの。一族のみんなが話しかけてくれても遠いところから聞こえるみたいでぼんやりしちゃって。でも湖のほとりであなたの前で泣いたら少し楽になったの。もやもやして苦しかった気持ちが軽くなった。わかってる。あなたは周りの人にこういう話をできないんでしょ？だってみんなあなたのことすごい人だって思ってるから。でも私は子供だしすごいとかわからないし、私の前で泣いてもみんなには言わないよ。だから一人で悲しまないで。
エイメス、私の故郷はとても遠い場所にあるの。
I was gonna say, I don't even know the answer to this, to this. I was like, it was past us is like, think about my homeland. My brain's just like, where is it? I don't think the game has ever specified this. I don't even know where we're from. Literally the beginning of the game threw us from like space, which I don't think that's the answer to the question that I'm trying to figure out. So it can't be there. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Which then my next thought was like, I guess like the closest other thing I could think about was like Black Shore, but I was like, that's still not the 100% answer. Maybe that's like a half answer, but I'm like, I don't know.
故郷から与えられた使命を果たすために、私はここに来たの。
どんな使命なの？わざわざ遠いところから来るなんて。
少し複雑だから、エイメスにはまだ早いよ。
じゃあもっと簡単に説明して。頑張って聞くから。
簡単にね。エイメスが好きなスペースファンタジーカティアで例えるなら、世界を救
I
う
was
ため。
gonna say, if you can like, what was I gonna say? If you can explain a very complicated concept or like an idea to a kid in very simple terms, that is like the best way to check, if you understand like the material or the thing that you understand, which is one of the lessons I learned from a crim teacher. Child service care robot. The dorms have robots, so why not have a child care bot for orphans? That is true. That is true. And even if there wasn't one, you could easily make one. There's robos everywhere.
一つの目標に向かって動くだけ。使命を達成できるなら、どれだけ時間を費やしても構わない。そんな考えは正しいと思う？ある時、私は故郷に帰れないんだって悟ったの。その時から私は前よりも頻繁に あの遠い場所を思い出すようになった。エイメスたちが夢と呼ぶ休眠中、たまにそこへ帰って静かに故郷を眺めてるの。それが何の意味もない無駄な時間だと分かってたとしても。
わかるよ。ホームシックになってるんだね、漂白者は。
そうかもしれないね。でも大丈夫。エイメスと話したら少し楽になったよ。この世界にはまだやらなければいけないことがたくさんある。足を止めるわけにはいかない。あまり心配しないで、エイメス。どうしたの？
今は私が家族だよ。自分の家族を見つけて故郷に帰るまで一緒にいて
ありがとう、エイメス。
あげる。昔の夢だわ。
Also, I don't know who finds it comfortable to sit while sleeping. The only time I ever do this is like in a car. Or like if I'm on transit or something. But I prefer to lay down when I sleep, man.
故郷ね。
Ah, curtain. Oh my god, that the curtain does not have curtain physics. It does not let me
おは
move.
よう。そろそろエクソストライダーのところへ行きましょう。
I have to proceed to drive now. Oh, I have to drive. I don't want to drive. I don't want to walk. Also, it's windy now. Ew. Alright.
ついてこられるか。
I'm glad the game does not make me drive right there, because I don't drive. Haha. Now the game's probably going to make me drive at some point.
バイクで向かおう。
Oh, fine, game. Making me drive. I shall drive, even though I don't really want to drive. Just like, where am I going? I'm going this way. Okay. I thought the game was like, stop right there. And I'm like, where do you want me to stop? Oh,
ジーク先生がカスタムしてくれた新しいバイクを試
where
し
am
て
I
みましょう。
looking? I actually don't know which direction I'm trying to look at. Do I get more of the map? Can I see more? I did finish the map. Alright. I didn't remember if I got all the big points. So I'm assuming we need to go this way, over here, somewhere here. That's what it looks like. And we have to go this way. So the way we're kind of looking, that way, seems like. Seals!
終点へ向かう準備はいい？
Let's go.
エイムス、力を完全に取り戻したら
Wait, why is the text being cut off? Guys, we did not
さあ
do the good sizing
何しろ
here.
前例がないから。ただ可能性はあると思うわ。
It could just be on my device that it's like this. It's probably.
何かしたいことはある？
まだ考えてないけど、絶対もう一度学園の中をゆっく
I'm
り
pretty
見て
sure
回る
y'all
わ。
are gonna play this at some point, or you guys have played it already, so I think it'll be fine. Game, don't give me controls. Okay, great. Game's not giving me controls. It's just making that viewpoint, that perspective.
ほら見て、今は眠ってる。
The big robot! I want to go in big robot. Let me go in it. Hopefully the game doesn't spawn me right on a motorcycle because I hate that. Oh, thank God.
エクソストライダーの足元についたわ。
Big robot. First thing I do, climb in and sit in it. Probably a bad thing. Shouldn't do that, but I would do
あ
that
そこ
right
で
now.
存在を取り戻せば、シギルムと戦える。あいつを倒せば一件落着よ。さあ、出発しましょう。ロードムービーのエンディングへ向かって。
Oh, the game load. No. I was gonna say, I don't think the game loading means a good thing, but you know, it's fine. Oh, it's loading a cutscene, that's why. Zoom zoom! Oh. Ugh. Well, I love when things just don't go the way I wanted to. Did this thing just leave us the frick alone, man? Bruh. Well, treat time.
エクソストライダーに向かってる。追いかけて。
No, it's gonna make me drive, isn't it? Don't make me drive. It's gonna make me drive. Why would you make me drive? Oh God, game. Oh, I am trying to click things and my game is not letting me click
私の行
things.
く手を阻む気ね。
I was trying to click the button to shoot gun, but my game told me otherwise. Ugh. Quick time! Why do I have to do quick time things? I don't know when I have to mash or click. It's so not fun. Bird. Alright. Robot. Do I have to fight? Probably. Oh, I'm so not ready for this.
まずはここから出る道を探そう。
This way.
シギルム。ドライブのコアだけじゃなくて、私の周波数とエイム
Oh,
スの
we're
ハイ
sliding
ブリッド圏内を
again.
狙ってるの。
Slide, slide.
一体何を企んでるの？
Oh, I gotta sprint. This is not very fun.
やっ
Oh God. Trying my sprinting. I'm going this way. Ah. Wall running. Oh, I have to push buttons at some point, don't I? Because I'm wall running. Where's the button? There it is. Oh, don't make me look sideways. No.
やめて。そんな甘い言葉を口にしないで。
Oh, I gotta go up. Gotta go up. Go this way. This way.
それ
Ah! I almost missed that. god, I hate it when the game does this to me. Nope. Oh, the robot. It's moving. Oh no, 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 no! No! Game is giving me more! No!
願い通り強制起動はやっぱり無茶だったわ
This is...
私がいる限りそうはさせない
This is not very fun.
完全には制御できてない。早く助けに行こう。
Oh god, game, don't do this to me.
エイミスは私をシギルに接触させないようにしてるけど、ストライダーゲート。
Hey, I think this is really cool. This wasn't a cutscene, but because I have to drive and I have to press buttons, if I screw up, it makes it so less cool. Oh no! Don't hit me, please. Oh. Oh, but no.
シギルムの言葉がはっきりしていくこれ以上脅迫者の周波数を奪わせるわけにはいかない
See, in this cutscene, it's so much more cooler. Oh, I lost my sword. But yeah. Me doing it, not very cool. Oh no, did we just go into void space? Please don't tell me we went into void space. That's not where I want to be.
エイメス、大丈夫？
ええ、ここはエクソストライダーの内部よ。つまり、
Oh, okay, we're not.
私
Whew,
のホー
that's
ムグ
good.
ラウンドってこと。
Okay.
シギルムは私がどうにかする。だからあなたが構う必要はないわ。いい？お願いだから。
エイメス。
I had to fight you. Okay, game, what are you telling me? Blah blah blah. Skill came out, technique. Oh, that's kind of cool. Lore related things. Cool in your attacks. Use her accuracy or resonance. Okay. Ooh, I have no buttons! Ah! Ah! I'm so bad at the game! Alright. Oh! I have to press other buttons! Oh, that's cute. That's so cool. Wait. What? Buttons? I just realized it's Oh, that's so cool. That's so cute. Are posting together? Oh.
いいから黙ってそこは帰るべき場所なんかじゃない。許さない。
Oh. Oh no! We get the Mitsu. Let's go! Die!
心配しないで。すぐに終わらせる。
Oh yo, I want to see the ult. I should have also checked before I crashed my game. Images, blah 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 blah. Oh, okay, mode swap. Ah! Oh, I have to read. Okay, resident skill within a certain time after performing basic attacks. Stage 2, 3, or 4. Need to cast chain skill. Seems right. Oh my god, this is too much to read! This is like playing Augusta. But instead of having like Augusta having specific combos. Because Augusta, if you don't play her or own her, you have to do it. It's like playing a fighting game. You have to put in very specific inputs to do lots of damage and to use her good. Because I refused to learn this combo, I just said, I don't care, I'm just gonna play her as I will. Amith is like, you need to do very specific things, or at least in terms of her gauge and when to use her mech form and not. And I also will say, I don't care. Even though technically it'll make her better and do more damage, I can't be bothered to do this. So if you do play her, and you want to do good damage, learn.
行くよ。静まる。回って。炎に世界に触れ合そう。リミッター解除。止められる英雄譚の幕開けよ。ビームカノンファイヤー。
Nope. Oh. Moon. Chain.
この手で世界を守る。ダイレクトロックオン。境界を渡る。リミッターオン。今こそ救済の時。
Oh, whoa!
行くよ。
I was gonna say, damn, this is totally not killing my game, but, you know. Alright, is the ult enough? Let's go! The ult was almost enough. I had to do, like, one more basic attack. Who the frick is this? Who or what the fuck is this thing? So... Hellbent on us? Or doing something very specific? Like, what the fuck? Oh. Wow. Ooh.
一体何を隠してるの？気にしなくていいの。
Oh.
あなたは私が守る。
What the fuck?
エイメス、まだ自分が正気じゃない
Why
こと
did
に
not
気づか
dodge
ないの？
that? Ooh.
失敗しちゃった。痛くないわ。
Ooh, that was not good.
星の海よ。一生焼いて。
Ooh, nope, that's lazy. Oh, you can literally fly. That's kind of cool. Huh, who knew? Okay. I cannot afford to. I can't surrender. Okay, I just need to stand away from it. I do like the music, if I haven't commented at least on that. But the music's really good. Oh, come on. Music good, I can appreciate it. I'm having, I feel like, an okay time. I'm gonna knock on wood right now because I say this. I feel like I'm having an okay time with this fight. I am slightly a bit confused about what is happening. I think mostly just because I don't know who or what this thing really is, so I'm slightly a bit confused. And I'm also a little bit confused as to... Oh, God. Dave. I got grabbed. I'm also a little bit confused as to what... Or, like, I guess if there's any consequences of this thing cutting the moon or the sphere thing behind us. I think that's the question I'm kind of slightly confused about, but other than that, I'm relatively kind of waiting for some hints or inklings on things. Oh, I am going to get smashed again. Can I dodge that? Oh, again. Whoa. Oh. Nope. I'm not dodging those. Nope. Laser beam. Don't do that. I'm gonna get hit by that because I have no stamina. There we go. I just literally needed to stop moving for a solid second and then I got it. Alright, we get the last hit. Nice. Good job. We did it. Well, at least I'm watching one person in a mech suit fight, so that's not, well, not in a mech suit, in a... Is that the best word to use in this scenario? Because I don't really know what to call it in the... It's a suit that did mech. I'm just gonna say it that way, but not in the same usage. Oh! That was us, wasn't it? That was us, wasn't it? In the suit? Oh god. Things just got really complicated, and I don't really want to think about this. Yeah, can I just ignore that? I don't think I can ignore it, but I don't really want to think about it. So, yeah, because then that implies a lot of things, because if we're in the suit, and we're trying to stop us, like another version of us, from, I'm assuming, doing the same thing, or something else, is... Oh, this is so annoying. I was gonna say this reminds me of another game, but I couldn't think about it off the top of my head. So, I will come back to it. I will probably remember eventually at some point. Where are we? Was somewhere.
こはエイメスの昔の寮。肉体を失った彼女の周波数が共鳴したエクソストライダーの内部空間と絡み合ったのかな。
Oh, the game is like... You know, I love this game pulling a different version of us going to find our current version of us to stop us from doing something or something else. Also, music! Can I say the music during just the fight before and then the music now? I'm like, let's go. We saving all the good music for now. Right at the end. I can appreciate it. We pulling out all the good music and the good shit right now.
Watashi waエイメス。学園のスターにして的確者。そして救世主。私を見つけないで。
I feel like the sadness is supposed to hit me soon. Or it is supposed to hit me now, but I have not. It's not synced in yet. Because I feel like this is a prime opportunity for it.
エクソストライダーに乗るとか乗らないとか、本当はどうでもいい。でもそれで漂白者の重荷を分かち合って、あの人の負担を少しでも軽くできるなら。世界を救うなんて全部が重すぎるかせね。ダメ、あの人に知られたらいけない。この秘密だけは守り抜いて、真実を闇に葬ってみせる。
I was gonna say what happened, and then I'm like, I'll probably get the answer, so I'm not gonna say anything.
行こう。行こう。もう私は帰れない。
When things look very ominous, I don't think that's ever good. Also, we're going into a painting. I've done this before.
Ah, もしかして私に言ってるの？だってすごくおかしい話を聞いちゃったから我慢できなくって。聞きたいなら話してあげようか？昔々、救世主と思われた一匹の黒猫が終わりのない旅に出ました。なぜ猫が救世主にって？もちろん周りにそう言われたからよ。
What do we do if this ends soon? What do we do? We grind. I haven't grinded the game this week yet, and it's already what? Wednesday?
しかし猫は自分が猫であることを知りませんでした。そんな猫が金色の目を開けたのは小さな段ボール箱の中だったのです。そこにはさらに小さな生き物たちがたくさん住んでいました。中を見た猫は驚きながら抜き足差し足で歩いていきます。段ボールは小さかったですが、そんなちっぽけな場所にも多くの悩みや不幸、災い、絶望がありました。
What, are we almost done? Did you look this up? Nobu.
どうか助けてください。生き物たちは猫に言います。当然、猫はうなずきました。頼まれなくても猫は自分から助けたでしょう。なぜなら猫は自分は救世主だと思い込んでいたから。
No, I just assumed Robot was the final boss. Fair enough. That is true. We haven't had like a fight yet, other than the astronaut guy, and like that would have been too early anyways, and that would have been like just a fight for that section there. And plus our goal was to get to the Exostrider anyway, so we did get a boss fight there. So yeah, that music was good for that fight. So I appreciated it. I just wish I get more answers, because I'm slightly confused about certain things right now. Because literally, I was just like, what the fuck is with this thing? And then it's just like, oh yeah, game's just like, yeah, by the way, it's you. And I'm like, what? And the game's like, yeah, it's you. Stopping you. And I'm like, oh great, not this shit. When game does this to me.
そうして猫は剣を携えひたすら戦い語りかけ駆け回り世界を救い続けていましたけれど気づけば箱は閉じていたのです
This story is a metaphor for something, and I'm gonna assume this metaphor is for Amos. Because I don't feel like this metaphor is for us.
ねえ、これより笑える話はなかなかないと思うわ。ユーモアのセンスがないわ。どう見てもあれはただの猫でしょ。なのにみんなは事実から目をそらしてる。おかしいじゃない。なのに物語の登場人物たちはとても幸せだった。猫を頼りにする者も猫を憎む者もみんな自分が欲しいものを手に入れたの。でも猫はどうすればよかったのかな。猫が家に帰りたいと思っていたことなんて誰も覚えてない。猫を箱に入れた者も封をして拒絶した。
Guys, who said that this was okay? This is not okay, and we should not. Nope. Dude, you're right. He did. He did say, he's like, he was in the meeting room. He's like, this is not good enough. And then he's like, here, do all these changes. And then now here I am, just like, who did this? Absolutely.
やがて猫自身もそのことを忘れてしまったの。ねえ、やっぱりおかしいでしょ。
I mean, like, how we were talking about the fact before, right? How we were like, oh, there's like possibility, like different timelines and stuff like that, and all that shit. And which I think any character who has to go through that shit, right, was like we've had other characters from other gacha games, right, where some people are stuck in a loop, kind of experiencing the same things over and over again. Or like you have different timelines of certain things happening, or slight changes of other things, and you can't get out of that situation. Usually those characters are like not okay. Like, I feel bad for them because like that would be like just shit. Like, because most of the times usually those endings are not very good. So, And like just being in that mental state, just having to do all that over and over again or be stuck in the same loop, it's just like it's not good. It's not okay. Especially like if you're the one that's only having to deal with that and then everyone on the outside doesn't have to deal with that stuff. So yeah. Go this way. Oh, man. Oh. I think now I understand why once the majority of people were finished this update, we're kind of talking about maybe like some theories and kind of like crafting the timeline of things, because obviously like for me at least kind of understanding what's happening here is that things happened in a very different order, or you know, we're talking about things that happened and trying to put together the whole kind of story here. So I might look up some of those things that people posted, kind of just to kind of like, I understand some of this. It's just some of the stuff, like I said, I'm slightly a bit confused of, but that's just me. Sometimes I'm very slow to catch up to things. I do know that my friend did pin something for me on Twitter about this, and then they're like, don't look at it until you're done, and I'm like, okay, I haven't looked at it. Plus the pin was relatively like a while ago, so I'm like, okay, don't have to look at this for a while. This is very pretty looking. Imagine if I was on a higher graphics quality, it would look even better. But it looks good still. I appreciate it. Oh, was that metaphor supposed to be for us? Man, I thought that metaphor was for you! I was gonna say, this artwork looks great. I'm trying to figure out where this is. Oh, this is like at the beginning of the game! I was like, where is this? And I'm trying to lean in and squint at the background there, and I'm like, oh no, this is like at the beginning of the game. No, you should still tell me. I don't really, I think if you don't tell me, I'd be more worried. But hey, I can't force you to tell me something that you're not gonna tell me, so. But,
昔の彼女はいつも故郷に思いを馳せ、家を恋しがってた。でも記憶をなくしたおかげでもう苦しむ必要はない。何も知らない方が幸せだとしたら、どうしてわざわざ話す必要があるのかな。真実の幸せを打ち砕くとしてもわからない。あの人が傷つく姿を私は見たくないだけなのに。
Okay, guys, give me a minute. I need to go check on something because I hear noises, and I know this is a random moment here. Since there is music, I will just mute myself and excuse myself for a solid second because I won't be gone for too long. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry. Dang, she heard me in the pantry. Gotta be more sneaky, Nobu. Gotta roll stealth better. Yeah, no, I'm definitely interested in this part about us and our, I guess, homeland, I guess, because at least from the other us that was trying to stop our current version of us was heavily, like, talking about it and, like, telling us to go back. And I mean, even, like, past us in the flashbacks with, like, younger Emeth, they were kind of talking about it, too. So I wonder if, like, the whatever it might be, it didn't turn out great, and maybe that was the thing that Emeth saw, the void space, which I think is kind of interesting. At least I don't roll nat holes from walking. True, I guess so. That's fair.
生きるためには希望が必要でしょ。だからこそずっと忘れないでほしい。
Okay, you say that, but that just means you have to now carry that burden, which I don't think I would appreciate that.
Shigirumaの言葉はあまりにも余計だった。あれはあの人の周波数を糧にして自分を満たそうとしてる。しかもあの人の幸せを壊しかねない言葉を言おうと口にしたらダメなのに。真実を話す前に消し去らないと。
Man, I will say, like I said, artwork great. But why do we must make why must the subjects be like this?
生み出してしまった以上責任は取る。やるべきことなんてどこにもない。もちろん世界を救うこともそう。ただ自分の行いには意味があると信じて人は生き続けるの。そのためには
Oh, we're back where we are before.
やめて、エイメス。
言ったでしょ。構わないで。
ありがとう、エイメス。私の幸せを願う気持ちはちゃんと届いてるよ。もう大丈夫。
Thank you. I'm glad we said that because we definitely needed to say that.
全部話して。どんな真実でも向き合って。私自身が選ぶから。
Will I get sad soon? I'm definitely like upset. I haven't cried yet, which I'm like, people have been telling me it's sad and I'm waiting to be bawling my eyes out. Thank you for the follow. Review. Thank you. I hope I said your name correctly. I'm very bad with names, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But welcome. I hope the game will make me sad. Everyone keeps telling me that I will be sad. This is like this is therapy session right now. Yo, can I see her sad because she's been like pretending to be happy? And I've not seen her sad like once because she has to deal with this shit, so
本当に知りたいの？何も変えられないばかりか、あなたを重い鎖で縛り付けるだけだとしても。
重みは背負うべき価値でもある。
わかったわ。一緒に暮らしてた時、あなたは言ったわ。使命を受けてある遠い場所からソラリスへやってきたと。
Okay, you're right. We got that.
既存の研究ではエクソストライダーと採取は同じ文明の技術から生まれたものという結論になってる。遠い場所とはあなたの故郷かもしれない。
Damn, where we came from Damn. Again, as I'm very fascinated of how advanced technology is and progression is in this game. And as I say, she's like, yeah, by the way, yeah, these two things that you know of are made from like same or are made with funny technology from this civilization. And by the way, you might be from this place. And I'm like, great.
でもあなたは私以外の人にその話をする素振りがなかった。だから私もずっと記憶の片隅にしまい込んでたの。死後名式に飲み込まれた残骸の中を歩き回ってた時、私は偶然一筋の周波数を見つけたの。それは
Also, by the way, this is very
あ
pretty
な
as
たの
well.
ものだった。
Like, mwah, art, good.
時間の混沌としたボイドスペースにいつ飲み込まれたのか私には分からなかった。ずっと会えてなかったし、ぬくもりからあなたを感じたかったの。それでつい手元に置いておこうと思って。周波数同士のかすかなつながりを頼りに、私は無数の空間の中からエクソストライダーの残骸を見つけ出したわ。そして私は知った。エクソストライダーが採取を運ぶために使われてたことを。
What is this shite? What is this? What is this that I'm listening to? What do you mean? Alright, I gotta pull out the whiteboard for Wua. The whiteboard for Wua is pretty filled. Now I gotta put all this shit here now. I don't know where it's gonna fit.
採取をソラリスに送り届けるために彼らは星の海を航行してた。けどワープの途中で名式アレフ1に見つかってしまったの。
So from what I'm understanding is that like exostriders and sentinels were made from a specific type of technology, and that technology was made from a civilization. And Amith is telling us that she thinks that we're from the civilization, and apparently they use the exostriders to for sentinels, which I think that's like a weird ass statement to say, but I guess it makes sense because both things are really big. To the planet, which I think that's really weird. It's Solaris is the planet that we're currently on, which is basically Earth. So that's interesting.
アレフ1はあまりにも長く飢えすぎてた。星の海を飲み干したところで渇きが癒えることはなかったわ。あの周波数に導かれて私はエクソストライダーのように名式に飲み込まれ、あれと似た技術で作られた装置の前にたどり着いたの。
Oh, so it ate a relic. Oh. Okay, so another thing that was made from the same people who made the exostriders. Okay, interesting.
私には構造がよくわからなかったけど、機能から判断すると多分壊れた通信衛星だったはず。
I mean, I could not guess its the usage based on its shape. I mean, it's like a shape, but I mean, like, oh, the shape doesn't give me anything.
その残骸の中であなたに関係してる周波数をまた見つけたわ。
Wow, that's just awkward. Well, not awkward. I guess now I have more knowledge about things, but still.
あなたが故郷へ送った通信記録には使命とは別のある願いが記録されてたわ。 一度だけでいいから故郷を見たいとあなたは言ったの。
Wait, hold on a minute. You were in
でも
this?
私は見てしまった。
Sorry, I'm gonna go back because Okay. I just had to read that for a moment.
なぜならそれはあなたの使命にとって必要ないことだったから。通信を一方的に絶ったのも、願いを見て見ぬふりしたのも、こうして漂白することになったのも、全部あいつらのせい。
Oh, I see why she's upset. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say something and then I'm gonna take it back just in case something else pops up.
なのにあなたは使命を背負って星の海を越えてきたあなたに、よくもあいつらに何の権利があるの？
You know, because sometimes some people are just not nice or just don't care. So, unfortunate. As I say this every single time when someone does that, and then everyone's response is, people just don't care. Some, not all, but, you know.
あの時私は本当に悩んだわ。どうすれば力になれるのかわからない。このことを話すべきなのかもわからない。あなたが本当はどんな未来を望んでいるのかもわからない。そんな時、ずっと大切にしてたあなたの周波数がボイドマターに汚染されて、私の力を引き裂いた。
Oh, she intentionally made this thing exist. I see. Well, you know, I can't blame him. It was unintentional. That's why he kept telling us to go home and kept telling us and trying to stop us. I see. Basically, it was the manifestation of things.
最初、シギルムには故郷に帰るという本能しかなかった。それで自分を満たそうと無意識にあなたの周波数を求め、私の権限を奪おうとしたの。
エクソストライダーを起動させ、ストライダーゲートを通り故郷へ帰るためね。
ええ、あなたの周波数を吸収するほど言葉がはっきりしていく。だからあなたに知られてしまう前に始末したかったの。ずっと黙っていてごめんなさい。
Are we gonna do some crazy shit? I don't know. Sometimes we do that stuff.
エイメス、打ち明けてくれてありがとう。話を聞いて心が乱れてないと言ったら嘘になる。これからどうするか少し考えさせて。故郷という言葉も今となっては 苦いのか甘いのかよくわからない。でも心配しないで。記憶をなくしたからこそ手に入れた旅や希望は消えたりしない。世界を救うなんて大げさだけどね。私は誰かを救ったとは一度も思ったことがない。ただいろいろな人や文明が自らを救おうとする過程を少し手伝ったに過ぎない。疎開雨の中で夜明けまで戦い抜いたのは今週の人たち。
Oh, are we doing a recap? I love doing recap because then that means I get to see people I haven't seen in a long time because I don't play some of these people. Fun.
ソラリスのあちこちを走り回ったのはブラックショアのメンバーたち。
Let me just scoot my tush. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the squeaking of my chair.
黒潮を前に必死にもがいたのはリナシータの人たち。
This is so nice. Okay, well, this region definitely was like Avengers Assemble at the end. Definitely. It was great. I appreciate it.
宇宙の秘密を知るために変わり続ける星空を見上げたのはラハイロイの人たち。私は空から降ってきた救世主なんかじゃない。待ってるだけじゃ救世主は現れない。これまで私の力が足りなかった時、どうにもならない犠牲が出ることもあった。
This is the most pro-tag speech I've ever heard, ever, but it's also like, thanks, we need the speech for someone else right now, not for us, but it's great.
それでもこうして関わってこれたことがやっぱり嬉しい。
Oh good, I didn't hear the chair. Okay. Because my OBS is telling me that it picked it up, but then I'm like, I don't know if you guys can hear half of this stuff, because OBS is telling me one thing and then you guys tell me another thing, so
世界の救済
I'm
は
unsure sometimes.
本当に故郷から課された使命だったのか。彼らが今の私をどう見てるのか気にならないわけじゃない。でも今はもっと大事なことがある。記憶をなくしても同じ選択をしたはず。私はこの道を信じたい。悲鳴がもたらす災いを見過ごせないのはこの世界が大切だからだよ。
本当に寂しくないの？
エイメスやみんながいる。一人じゃないから。みんなと一緒にいたい。これからも過去を乗り越えて一緒に明日へ。
Oh no, I just realized. Oh yo, let's go. She'd be crying. It's good because she's been kind of holding it in the entire time. Let's go. Guys, this is so okay, guys, this is I'm not saying that this moment it's dumb, I'm saying that I am dumb. You guys know how I told you guys before that like me being sad and me crying is a very easy trigger for like myself compared to my other emotions. Damn, that voice is so deep. But but yeah, sorry. As I was saying before. Yeah, so my sad and crying like trigger is so easy to trigger. I said before, like it's so easy that like if I sometimes see other people do it, I will also do it. It's kind of like the whole like laughing is contagious type thing, except for me, it's like crying. Literally, when Aiden started crying, I was sitting here and I was talking and it was fine. And then I just like stopped talking for a solid second. And then I was just like, I said to myself, is it going to happen? And then it happened. And then I too also cried. I'm like, dang it. I was like, I'm gonna cry because something someone said was sad, even though all of it was relatively sad, what she said, and like I said, I was feeling it. I just hadn't cried yet. And I was like, literally the thing that made me cry was watching someone else cry. I'm like, oh my god, this is funny, but it's also so bad for me. A chain reaction, yeah. Which I don't know if it's a bad or good thing that my trigger emotion is just being sent. I don't know. Like lots of people tell me that I'm very like sympathetic and I have a lot of empathy for people. So people are like, yeah, that makes sense. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know that's a good thing all the time. Sorry, give me a second. I need to blow my nose.
「行き先を決めた以上、過去の足跡にとらわれたりはしない。ならば、先へ進むなり。何があっても。
ドライブのコアがエクソストライダーの中に戻った。目覚めの時が近づいてきたわ。
エイメスの方はどう？シギルムが消えて力が戻ったんじゃないの？
それだけじゃない。ドライブが戻ったから周波数の再構築が完了したわ。今の私は完全なエクソストライダーの共鳴者になったの。引き裂かれた肉体が元に戻ることはない。だから私は電子でできた星の海を漂うゴーストであり続ける。でも、私の存在は今
That's kind of awkward because people now can like feel that you're there, but they can't see you.
まるで微弱な電流がきらめく火花になったみたいに。
つまり私以外の人間にも姿が見えるようになったってこと？
ええ、こうして私たちのロードムービーは円満にクランクアップよ。さあ、一緒に帰りましょう。
people can't see her. Oh no, never mind. Great. Other people can see her. I thought people could only like sense that she's there, but they can't see her. But okay. But apparently people can see her. Nice. Nice. Can I just say I'm relatively surprised that it kind of ended relatively happy-ish like, which I think is kind of like, dang. Hey, I assume we're almost done. We're back here.
いやあ、忙しいみたいだね。表現のエクソストライダーが動き出したという話をルシラーから聞いたんだけど、君がやったのかい？
エイメスよ。私と知り合いなら彼女のことも知ってるでしょ？
彼女を見つけたのかい？
Okay, now people are slightly concerned.
見つけたも何も二人で学園に戻ってきたところ、いろいろあったから後で詳しく話すよ。
わかった。だがルシラーの代わりに一つ聞かせてもらうよ。コアの件はどうなった？
エクソストライダーに戻した。
なるほど、それで研究員から連絡が来たわけだ。ラハイロイのボイドマター濃度が上昇して、ボイドストームも活動期に入ったとね。ドライブが空中にいた頃、毎年恒例のセルフチェックをするたび、明式を抑えるエクソストライダーの剣の効果が弱まっていたんだ。エクソストライダーが君の返したものを受け入れるには、おそらくセルフチェックが必要だろうね。しばらく君たちは極力学園から離れないように、活動期が過ぎるまで待つといい。
わかった。気をつける。
今度保健室に来た時にでも、君の過去の計画について話そうじゃないか。エクソストライダーとストライダーゲート、そして名式の話を。
So will these be the topics that we're going to be talking about once the extra content comes out with the Luke backstory? I'm assuming so because he's mentioning it right now. So that'll be interesting to see what kind of a thing we kind of gave him to do, or at least our past selves, and kind of get to know his backstory a bit more. Which that would be like what, next Friday? Yeah, next week on Friday it comes out then.
まあどれも急ぎではないけど、まずは彼女に付き添った方がいいだろうね。無事に戻ったと聞いて、自分のことのように嬉しく思う。
Oh yeah, she doesn't have kind of like the glitchy effects when she kind of walks around anymore too, so.
お疲れ。
Hey.
しばらくは肩の力を抜くといいよ。
エイメスは行動の方へ走っていったみたいだけど、何を見てるんだろう。
I gotta move my butt over there. Scoop my butt. Oh, I gotta scoop my tush. No, I accidentally clicked things while I was running. I did this to myself. Turn around, I gotta turn around. Oh no, never mind. When she sang there,
ね
she
え
still
聞
has
い
the
て、
glitchy effects.
ちょうど面白いアイデアを思いついたの。
Never mind, I take it back. I said she didn't have glitchy effects when she was walking, but when she was standing there, she had some glitchy effects. Never mind, I take it back.
そんな風にエイメスが話すときは、誰かがひどい目に遭う気がする。
そんなことないわ。スノーフラッフシールの件で変な先入観を持ってるんじゃない？ただふと思ったの。
Right, I wonder if I
他
could
の
just
人からも姿が
I was
見
gonna
えるよう
say
になったし、
let
ファンクラブ
it
の
go
みんな
on
にも
auto
会おう
now
かな。
because I think it's mostly just
十
talking
数
at this
年の
point.
時を経て失われた未完成曲が蘇るなんて面白そうでしょ？でしょ？あなたも見に来て。私の才能をあなたに見せるわ。それに面倒事ばかりじゃないもの。スタートーチ学園の青春を教えてあげる。
Yeah, no, look, literally, she's standing right there, and she still has glitchy effects, so I take it back. We're still there.
風と共に。
ファンクラブのイベントに参加される方、入場できますよ。
Oh, do I get a cutscene at the end too? Give me a cutscene at the end, please.
「この十数年間、私が気まぐれに歌を投稿していたサイトには、 ずっとたくさんのメッセージが寄せられてたわ。曲が好きっていう気持ちを語ったり、日常の辛い出来事を打ち明けたり、サイトを通じてつながりを持つようになったみたい。実は自分の曲をそれほどいいものだとは思ってなかったの。自由に作ってただけだし、プロの指導を受けたわけでもないから。だけどあれはもう私だけのものじゃなくて、人と人をつなぐ旋律になった。その続きを聞きたい人がいるなら、みんなのため、そして自分のために歌いたい。
本当にラハイロイの人のことが好きなんだね。
そうね。まあ最初はそうでもなかったけど、正直これまで何か特別やりたいことなんてなかったの。気楽に人生を過ごしながら何でもやってみる。デジタルゴーストになる前はそんな風に考えてた。救世主になりたいっていうのも結局あなたの真似に過ぎなかったし。でも死んでから時間を持て余す中で気づけなかった多くの人や物事を目にしたわ。星のようにきらめく存在を目指す人はラハイロイのいろんなところにいる。でも私にはそんな目標なんてない。それよりも星を見つめて守る人の方がずっと素敵に思える。
そう？私は逆だと思うけど。歌ってきて、エイメス。私も聞いてみたい。
もちろん聞いてもらわなくちゃ困るわ。だって一番大切なお客さんなんだから。でもその前に、まずはライブに合った服に着替えないと。
Oh, yo, I get the new skin! Which is technically our old outfit we used to wear. Let's
思い出
go.
しながら作ったの。素敵でしょ？新しい場所には新しい装いが必要よ。やっぱりこうでなくっちゃ。懐かしい。昔のことを思い出しちゃった。あなたがこの姿で学園を歩いてるとみんな振り返ってたわ。ソラリスの救世主様。どうして照れてるの？みんなにモテるなんていいことでしょ？ほら、そっちの席に座って。講義中に居眠りしてた時に見つけた特等席よ。あそこだとよく見えるから。じゃあちょっと歌ってくるわ。
Please give me a cutscene while she's singing. 'Cause I would like that.
Isn't it so incredible? We're here sharing the same time and space.
Oh, it's in English. Let's go.
The stars look like thousands of bright stars. I have gazed at for thousands of times. May all sweetness take flight. With the truth to be your guiding light. Let your curiosity set your spirit free and wild like fire. If a lonely night tries to see, our dreams glowing brightly
cute. Wow.
エイメス、エネルギー学部の先輩から話を聞いたことがあるんだけど、まさかフリートスノーフラッグだったなんて信じられない。
何が？
だって伝説のカリスマ陽キャで教授たちを手のひらの上で転がす学園の風雲児だったらしいぞ。
だからそれの何が信じられないんだ。別にイメージ通りだろ。
砕けた花って曲を聴いて、フリートスノーフラッグは繊細でか弱い少女だと思ってたのにイメージと違
The
う。
reality shock sets in.
いや、サイトの投稿からしてまずないと思うけどな。推しだからって補正かかりすぎじゃないか。
Oh, I'm not close enough.
ラベル学部のエイメスか。もう十数年も行方不明だったはずなのに、どうして急に？
エイメス？佐賀教授がよく話してたあのエイメス？
ああ、教授は昔ずっと自分のグループに誘いたがってたらしいね。今でもよく彼女の話題を出すくらいだし。ジャジャ馬娘が学業を続ける気をなくすか、私の方が愛想を尽かして勧誘を諦めるか、それがオチだと思ってたのに、まさか挨拶すらせずいなくなってしまうとはねって言ってたよ。戻ってきたって知ったらきっと喜ぶんじゃないかな。
This way, gotta move my butt.
本人よ、その声間違いなくフリートスノーフラッグだわ。今回のイベントにまさか本人が来てくれるなんて最高。やっぱり授業をサボって正解だった。はあ、曲と雰囲気がそっくり、気まぐれで軽やかで。サイトにある曲の中で私はインディゴユニバースが一番好きなの。サインしてもらわなくちゃ。そっちはどの曲が好き？もちろんソングオブターディよ。面白いし耳にすごく残るから。そうだったの？中毒性の高い電波ソングが好きだったんだ。生きてるうちに本人の歌を聴けるなんて、もう泣きそうです。どうして十数年間新曲を出さなかったんですか？エイメスさんの歌はあんなにもすごいのに。
サインください、フリートスノーフラッグ。
サインならあげるから涙は拭いて。新曲を発表しなかった理由は特にないの。ただインスピレーションが湧かなかっただけ。
Dude! I've been standing here idling for too long. He activated his thing.
MiraiShishiou 私の故郷、最終エクソストライダー。エクソストライダーが採取を運ぶためのものだとして、ボイドスペースに残骸があるということは、全ての採取が目的地に運ばれたわけではない。エイメスが見た残骸とラハイロイで眠りについたエクソストライダー、もし役割が同じなら 両者の性能に大きな差はないはず。一方は完全に破壊されたのに、なぜラハイロイの機体は明式を食い止めゲートを封印できたんだろう。力の源はどこに。情報が欠けてる気がする。
終わったわ。行きましょう。超大規模なパーティーで何度も司会を務めた私よ。ファンクラブのイベントの一つや二つ、朝飯前ね。
次はどこに行きたいの？
I like how we're thinking about this and then my brain's just like, that is a good question. Must pin it on the
私と一緒
whiteboard
に
now.
学園をあてもなく散策するって。
And then probably forget about it and then it'll come back to bite me in the butt later. Oh, this is so cute. Man, this update, there's been some highs and there's been lows, and there's nothing in between. It's either the extreme ends or just nothing, which I kind of don't appreciate. I kind of would like some relief in between. That would be nice.
最高だった。やっぱり誰かと一緒の方が楽しいわ。ゴーストだった頃はいつも退屈だったし。屋上に行ってちょっと気分転換でもしない？行きましょう。本当によかった。偽物の空なのにどうしてこんなに美しいのかな。
Where am I going? Over there. Can I teleport up there? I just magically teleport myself there. Ah, yes I can. I'm not going in that thing. I'm going over here.
「これからどうするの？周波数の問題は解決したけど、しばらくラハイロイにとどまるつもり？
少なくとも明式の件が解決するまでは。
相変わらず仕事人間ね。でもそう答えると思ったわ。
No, I'm being called out for being a
あれ
workaholic.
不安。
No.
問題を解決するのは簡単じゃないけど、あなたはいつだって不可能を可能にしてきた。今回もきっと大丈夫。解決したらまた旅を続けるつもり？次の目的地は？
Please. Please, I hope the next destination will be the place that I've been
急ぐ必要は
that
ない
I've been
わ。
asking for.
ソラリスは広い。
Please.
あなたが選んだ世界だもの。どこへ行こうと自由よ。
I need my Calcharo content, please.
もう行っちゃうの？
ええ、もう出発の時間だから。やるべきことがあってね。これからは 学園の人が面倒を見てくれる。エイメスが望むならビアートルウーズに戻って暮らしてもいいよ。
じゃあいつ帰ってくるの？
ごめんね、エイメス。それはわからないよ。
Tara says maybe in 4 updates.
でも
He's still thinking about.
約束
He's
する。
been thinking about this since
機会
literally
があれば
last region at
必ず会い
the
に来るよ。
end when he made his
本当？
like not even 10-second
本当だ
cameo
よ。
again.
じゃあラハイロイで待ってる。
別の場所に行っても大丈夫。ソラリスは広い。私やラハイロイに縛られないね。
でもすごく長生きしてるんでしょ？帰ってきた時私は死んじゃってるかも。ごめんなさい。私がわがままだった。言って大丈夫だから。
エイメス、
もう大丈夫。
心配してくれるの？
不公平だと思う。どうして世界を救うのはいつもあなたなの？こんなに疲れて辛そうな顔してるのに。
ほら、エイメス。悲鳴が蹂躙したいくつもの大地を私は歩いてきた。こぼれ落ちる涙の一粒一粒は鉛よりも重い。多くの命の叫びは魂を焦がすほど悲しく響いていた。私の感じる苦しみは彼ら一人一人が感じる苦しみと一緒。私が抱く幸せもまた彼らが抱く幸せと同じ。だから私にできることがあるならやるだけだよ。
じゃあ大きくなったら私が守ってあげる。
守る？エイメスが私を？
だって何でもできるわけじゃないでしょ？怪我もするし疲れるし悲しくなるし涙も流す。みんなと何も変わらない。だから私が守ってあげるの。あなたを傷つけようとする人がいたら私が倒す。スペースファンタジーカティアみたいに。私もあなたみたいな救世主になってみせる。あ、笑わないで。私本気だから。
分かった。もう笑わないよ。エイメスが本気だってことは分かったからちゃんと聞いたよ。じゃあ頼んだよ、エイメス。
ちょっと眠い？
シギルムに奪われた周波数が戻ってきてるの。少し気持ち悪くて。でも大丈夫。アブが中で手伝ってくれてるからすぐ回復する。
少しくらい寝ても大丈夫よ。もうクタクタでしょ。ゆっくり休んで。
I will trust.
あとは
I
私が。
ここはどうして私はシギルムの機体に乗ってるの？
What the frick?
周波数を取り込んだから。
This is weird.
エイメスの精神空間が前よりもおかしくなってる。
シギルム、仕留め損なったかな。また現れるなんて。どうせ今は殺しきれないし、お互いボロボロなんだから、しばらく私の独り言に付き合ってもらいましょう。どうせこの場には私たちしかいないんだから。
声が出ない。腕も上がらない。あの時のシギルムはまだ喋れなかったから。
よーく聞いて。私はエクソストライダーのドライブの中で面白いものを見つけたの。それは未来の私が残したメッセージ。遠い昔、星の海を渡りソラリスを目指してたエクソストライダーは名式アレフ1に見つかってしまった。両者はストライダーゲートから飛び出すと地下の空洞で交戦を始めたわ。エクソストライダーにも戦闘機能はあったけど、それでもアレフ1には到底太刀打ちできなかった。機体はボロボロでエネルギーも尽きかけ。なのにボイドマターはゲートから溢れ出てくる。アレフ1は身をうごめかせ、この世界へ入ってこようとした。本来なら名式の勝利で終わり、世界は滅びの淵に沈むはずだったわ。でもその時、エイメスという人物が名式の中から現れたの。まるで救世主みたいに絶対絶命の瞬間に。
Wait a minute. Came from inside of... Okay, well, she sometimes goes in it sometimes, so that kind of, but that's a little odd.
エクソストライダーは眺めるしかなかった。名式に突き立てた剣にそっと触れる彼女の動きを。すると共鳴が起こり、力がドライブへ流れていった。そして巨剣を振るうエクソストライダーは名式をゲートの向こうへ全力で押し戻して封印したの。
Okay. So that was like basically when she was explaining how she piloted the Exostrider thing, got rid of the Theridian, and then that's how she like turned into a ghost.
けど共鳴してた人は名式の本流に飲まれ、ゲートの向こうに引きずり込まれるとソラリスから完全に姿を消した。
エクソストライダーを助けて名式を封印したのはエイメスだったの。
最初は本当に驚いたわ。でもボイドスペースに入ってから全てを理解したの。ぐちゃぐちゃした時空のブラックホールみたいな空間は、あの時 名式と一緒にソラリスに現れたんだってことを。
Game, I haven't been playing it for that long.
その中に落ちたものは違う時代のものであっても同時に存在できる。本来ありえないはずの時代に行くことだってできるわ。そして私だけが唯一ボイドマターの影響を一切受けず
Oh,
に
that's
進め
why
るの。
she's like the key to putting this thing away, because literally it doesn't affect her in any way. That's not
どういう意味かわかるかな。
エイメス、一体何をしようと。
つまり私は過去に戻りアレフ1が現れた瞬間に行ける。
Oh. Can we not? This brings up a lot of possible problems and other things being affected by this. Can we?
縁をなす時間と運命。でも私と彼女の出会いは先に結果があって後から原因が訪れた。十数年前の私が適格者としてエクソストライダーと共鳴し死を迎えデジタルゴーストになることでエクソストライダーの完全な共鳴者になれる。この特殊な状態の私だけがボイドスペースを通り抜けて過去に戻りエクソストライダーにエネルギーを送り込んでラハイロイを救える。滅びを免れたラハイロイに彼女が訪れあの人に助けられた私はエクソストライダーの適格者になるの。
ダメ、すぐにシギルムを動かして止めないと。
私にしかできないならやるしかない。あの人のようにね。これは私が背負うべき責任。
I take it back when I said this update ended in a somewhat kind of happy moment. Yeah, I take it back. I shouldn't have said anything.
でもその前にやっておきたいことが一つだけあるの。
エイメス、
I can't click things. Mirai, your own dang karma bites to your tush. You're right. This happens a lot, so, like, to be honest, I shouldn't be surprised anymore.
十数年間ずっと同じことを試してきた。力が不完全だったせいでドライブがセルフチェックを行うストームの活動機に試みた時間速攻は全て失敗に終わったわ。けどもう時間がない。これ以上待つとボイドスペースは外側から崩壊していく。名式がなぜそうなるのかはわからない。でも今がラストチャンスなの。今回の活動機でボイドスペースが安定する時を狙って私は時間速攻をする。もう立派な大人だもの。いつまでも守られてるだけの子供じゃいられない。 大人として私にはラハイロイを守る責任がある。できることなら何だってするわ。でも出発する前にもう一度だけあの人に会いたかった。
I just realized all this is happening because I decided to trust people, and when they say close your eyes, I listen every single time, man.
彼女が今元気なのか知りたかった。この世でたった一人の家族とほんの少しでも一緒に過ごしたかった。私は恐れてたの。いつか自分の生まれに関する真実を知ってしまった時、彼女が孤独に苦しむんじゃないかって。けどもう大丈夫。彼女は記憶をなくしてからの道のりを語ってくれたわ。それはとても素晴らしい旅だった。あの人は多くの地を巡り、多くの人と出会った。そしてみんな彼女を思い、絆を結んでくれた。今なら故郷の真実を知ったとしても彼女は強く生きていける。これでようやく安心して旅立つことができるわ。
エイメス、何も言わずに決めないで。
あなたが言ったんでしょ。みんな同じ苦しみを味わってる。だからこそ私は自分の責任を果たす。許して。
Bro, this is not what I asked for, and I am a little less happy now than I was like exactly a few minutes ago. Oh, and my game also decided it's done too, and it doesn't want to exist. Oh no, my game still lives.
彼女もう確かドライブのセルフチェックでストームが活動期に入ったってリュウクが言ってた。おそらくドライブを戻した時からエイメスは待っていた。時間速報に最適なこの瞬間を。
Ah, this is time travel.
そうか、表現の湖。ボイドマター濃度が高い湖の底を通ればボイドスペースの信用にだって。今ならまだ間に合うかもしれない。
Oh. Remember to tape Soji picture on the punch. That is true. When people say, think of someone that you don't like and you punch them.
湖の中に。
Yay, I gotta jump in there. Alright, guys. I really want to jump in there, but... Oh! I took one step too long. Oops. There we go. Oh, I jumped in.
他の
法があるはず。
ボイドマターの影響を受けずに移動できるのは私だけ。あなたが一人で背負う必要はない。今回は私を信じて。
Oh, yo, music kicks in.
ダメ。そんなことをしたら永遠にゲートの向こうに追放されてしまう。
でもこれこそ全ての因果を結びつけてラハイロイを未来へつなぐ唯一の道。大丈夫。あなたとは雪の中で出会えるの。
Having a friendship. Oh. Bro. That thing not very helpful. Oh.
私はあなたの誇りになれたかな。がっかりさせてなきゃ。
Oh my god, my game glitched. Oh! I have to do this? Sure, Mr. Dimitri, we can just say that for the simplicity of your question and so I don't have to explain other things. Basically, I guess it's the other thing where it's I see, thanks. Actually, technically, it's like the other thing. The I self-sacrifice myself for everyone else, and for the person I care about most. It's basically that. For TLDR without explaining all the other stuff. Oh, we're right here. Oh, yo! We get an animation. Let's go. Thank you for the sub. Oh.
「私たちはちょっとした縁でつながってただけ」「家族といっても並んで歩ける道のりは一瞬だけ」「いつか離れ離れになる」これが私の決意。後悔はしてない。
Dang, this animation is real good.
一緒にいたかったな。
I just realized Reverse has given me orange PTSD. Now will Wuwa give me airplane PTSD? I will never look at a paper airplane. It's okay, at least one is less common to see than the other thing, so that's I guess a good thing.
大きくなったらどんな人になってほしい？先生？科学者？歌手？どれがいい？それともモデル？パティシエ？あ、そうだ。動物観察員はどう？どんな私ならあなたの誇りになれるかな。
エイメス、望みは一つだけだよ。楽しく生きてほしい。
そう。
Oh, come on, why does this game have to do this to me?
私に何か望むの？
私はあなたが長い人生の中で悲しみも幸せも感じてくれたらいいかな。あなたと旅の最後を過ごせて本当によかったわ。
Okay, guys, I'm gonna confess. I didn't say anything at the end because I started to cry. Ah! It took me like right at the end of the game.
エイメスは幼い頃、湖に落ちて誰かに水面まで押し上げられた時、お守りをなくしたと言ってた。彼女を助けたのは過去の私じゃなくて今の私だったのね。私がエイメスを救えなかったからラハイロイは滅ぶ運命を免れたの。きっと方法があるはず。まだ諦める時じゃない。エイメスがストライダーゲートの向こう側に引きずり込まれたなら、ゲートを通り抜けて連れ戻せばいい。誰かしらがエクソストライダーを飼ってゲートを開き、名式という災いの元凶を断つ必要はあった。ならそれは私がやればいい。成功確率は限りなく低いかもしれないけどゼロではない。
Yeah, I'm scooping my tush.
お守りに触れてから走り去った。私を案内してるのかな。 あの方向はシンクロリンク訓練所。
コックピットシミュレーターが急に開かなくなったのから
しいよ。突然エラーが出て完全にロックされたんだって。今修理の人を探してるところ。
でも使用中って表示されてるぞ。まだ授業は始まったばかりだし、誰も入っていないはずなのに。
Oh. Actually, I shouldn't cheer quite yet. I gotta wait. Too early, and then I'll jinx something.
メス。
研究員およびロイ表現行きの列車は間もなく発車いたします。お早めにご着席の上、シートベルトをお締めください。現在、途中停車駅におけるボイドストームの危険度は低レベルとのことです。
Oh god, you were spamming me with things. Huh? Oh, she's not like. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have celebrated, and I said I was done. I just keep it. Dang it! I got too excited. Why does this have to be so complicated? Starts texting you in mass like hoot. Man. We're almost done. I thought we were almost done, but apparently we are not almost done.
これは彼女の紙飛行機。欲しいなら持ってていいよ。
This makes me more sad.
わかってる。あなたはエイメス本人じゃない。あのお守りによってかろうじてここにとどまっている星屑のかけらみたいなもの。それでもあなたがここにいるなら彼女は生きてることになる。そうでしょう。完全に存在が消滅してたら太陽の精霊でもつなぎ合わせることはできなかったはず。だから全てが無意味だったわけじゃない。あの時私がエイメスを探しに行かなかったらお守りさえ手に入らなかったかもしれない。あなたもこうして存在してなかった。リュークが言っていた。エイメスの一部としてあなたは彼女を世界につなぎ止めるための最後の糸かもしれない。その糸をたどれば彼女の居場所がわかるかもしれないと。私を慰めるための嘘か真実か判断はつかない。ゲートの向こうに行った者は誰もいないからね。あくまでも推測。エイメスはゲートの向こうに連れ去られた。歪んだ時空でどれほどの時が。彼女は生きてるの？生きてたとして望みはあるの？何もわからない。それでも私は可能性を信じたい。彼女が守った世界はこんなにも静かで美しく希望に満ちているから。黙り込んだままのエーメスなんてなれないね。必ず連れ戻す。ゲートの向こうから待っててエイメス。
悲しまないで。
Why does this game do this to me? Frick.
sunlight spreads over the grass and window panes. When the last whisper of smoke dissolves in the lake, as if nothing had changed, those black and water into colors on every piece of bitterness softly gleaming. Find myself whispering your name as one touch my skin. I see time finally shaded chains, flying free like a paper plane in the common star of day. This is the world you fought for. All things unfolding next in the order as they did before. This is the spark you have created with both your hands and all your strength of nightmares to the break of dawn. The frozen past of life now beats again. The breezes in your face cross the vibrant flame. When the mortality and the spirit like a twisted crescendo finale. No one did you ever
Why does the game have to do this to me and end it like this? Bro. Well, we finished, guys. Well, I think we know where we're going next, for next update for this game. But for right now, I am very sedge and kind of sad. I definitely literally said when I thought we were almost done, there's some high highs, some low lows, and nothing in between. So, yeah. But definitely this update did hit me hard. It was really good. Yeah. I think also because it's relatable, or at least this character is very relatable to me. So, yeah. I get to tell my friend now I finished, and then I get to look at that Twitter post because people, like I said, were kind of trying to piece this update together, to kind of figure out timeline stuff for her, you know, not like time traveling, but kind of jumping around and stuff like that. So I'll be interested to see what some people think, because obviously some of the stuff is kind of not important and stuff like that. Green? It's exploration quests. So these are just extra. So we're done like the main story. It's just exploration stuff. Yeah, do you have a tub of ice cream in the freezer? I unfortunately don't have a tub of ice cream in the freezer. I can't just cry and eat ice cream. I wish I could, because I really want to do that right now. Oh, so terrain changes probably. Yeah, probably. But yeah. Considering it's called Icen Street. So probably it has to do in the Frostlands and stuff. But yeah. I am such now. I'm gonna just switch over my my screen for now, so then we can chat for just a little bit before we finish up here, because it is like 3 hours already. So I'm just gonna turn off some of my tabs real quick here and do some things so that we can finish off today, and we can play more stuff on Friday. Learning with Nobu time, lol. Okay. My notes are very brief on it. What's on the list? What's on the list? Alright, let me pull up the sticky note. Sticky is on my computer. Let's see. In the order of in the order of me playing it, literally the first note is tentacle fight was fine and no trouble. Yeah, that was true. I didn't have problems fighting tentacles. Oh, this is also the last one we did. So this is the cutscene at the end after I beat the last tentacle. Oh yeah, the guy in my head showed up in all caps. Which I was just like, oh, you. I didn't expect you to show up, but yeah, that's funny. Next part. Also, these two next are also in caps. Is Condor in all caps. Like, literally, if you could look at my notes, it's in all caps. I wrote this in all caps. The following thing is Nomu in all caps. In brackets, why Soji and not someone else? Because I think at the time I was like, why can't it be my other dudes and the one person who is woman in this group? Next one is no, not Ilya, because I was thinking about Prisma Ilya, so then I was like, no, not her. Next one. Okay, then that's like the last, that's a cutscene after we do the last tentacle fight. And then we get to the actual throne, which I'm in. This was like right in the middle of the cutscene, but then I didn't get back to it, so I had to pause my game in the cutscene. So by the time I log into later on today, it'll probably ask me, do I want to continue on in this cutscene? But briefly, while I was doing the cutscene here, it said, what did I write? Oh, right, the hole in the sky. That is a big ass throne in a field, which is the King of Mages throne. I was just saying like how big it is. Did Adventure show up when you were almost dying? I think so. I don't remember. No, this was no, because I was doing the last tentacle fight and I was doing fine. I think maybe, yeah, I don't think so. We were doing pretty relatively okay. So I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking, maybe I'm just bad at remembering things. I didn't write down very specific things. I just wrote I just wrote things based on my reaction. Oh, this one. That's kind of OP for a guy to have 3 no phantasms. Or maybe or maybe he was giving you motivation. I think it was that. Yeah, because I remember one of the options for choice dialogue was we were telling him we're gonna go kick some butt and beat up Solomon. He's like, do a good job. So I'm assuming that it's the lateral and not me dying, hopefully. Because that would not be very fun. I do not want to be edged. But yeah, so those are all the notes. Mostly just reactions of things or people. And then I think it's just funny how the last comment here in this cutscene is just renewal phantasms. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit OP, man. Like, what the fuck? I'm not here to say that some people don't have better noble phantasms than other people, but having 3 in general is kind of a bit OP. You know? Which then, like, my brain goes to the point of it's like, if you think about, like, anybody who has relatively, like, really strong noble phantasms and are just, like, really strong in general, and then you give them, like, 2 more, you're like, okay, that's a bit much. So, yeah, this guy, kind of a bit too OP, so, I don't know how we're gonna deal with this, but that's for a different time, not right now. So, yeah. Those are all my comments on this list. There's nothing else specific. Well, if it helps you feel better, Solomon is a grand caster. Yes, that is true. You have told me this multiple times. I guess so. That's why. I mean, yeah. Also, at least there's not many of them, so it's not like a very common thing that you just run into them a whole lot. So there's at least that, so I don't run into OP-ass people all the time. But yeah, so I don't know how we're gonna deal with this fight later on, but that's for future me to deal with. Current me is dealing with what updated me being sedged from it, but yeah. We're gonna probably look at the Twitter post about people kind of like discussing this update for WUA probably at a different time, just because it is already like been 3 hours and I probably should head to sleep. And also then I can kind of let this update kind of sit in my head a little bit and I can actually think about it a bit more to myself before I kind of look at some of the conversations and stuff like that that people have been having like a couple days after the update actually came out. But we kind of played it a little later, so I'll look at those a bit later and then we can talk about that as well. Did they say what the rings were or not yet? No, I have not gotten to that part yet. Nope. No, nobody, nope. What things? I don't know what these things are. I shrunk my shoulders. Rings? I like wearing them. But I don't wear them all the time. Also, wearing multiple rings would not be very fun either, so. Yeah. So, I'll get to it when I get to it. I'll also write more comments again. I'll probably maybe play more later today. We'll see. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But yeah. And I think that's it for me today. I kind of don't have anything much to say just because I'm kind of just like, my brain's too occupied about the update and me being sad about it. It's kind of like sitting in the forefront of my brain and everything else is kind of like somewhere else. Not there right now. So I think I'll leave it at that for today. So thank you guys for coming to watch me finish the, was it like 3 point something update, 3.1, 3.2 something update. I don't know, it's somewhere there. I can't remember numbers at this point, but somewhere around there. New update for WUA. Like I said, it was really good. It affected me real hard. The emotion train hit me. It just took a little bit longer to hit me in this update, but it hit me. Right after like I recovered from a couple of things from other gacha games, I'm like, dang, I got hit by the emotion train already for other gacha games, relatively like recent and stuff like that, and then I just recovered from that stuff, and then now I'm like back at it again. So yeah. But I'm definitely excited to see where the story progresses from here, just because we kind of have our general like direction and kind of thing that we're going to be kind of going towards for the next update. So I'm interested to see what happens and what we'll be doing. We will revisit this game next Friday because, like I said, they're doing another update for extra story content about Luke, and then about like the plan that we gave him to do, and talking about the Exos Rider and some other things in relation to the current kind of topics that were talked about in this update and stuff like that. So we'll definitely be doing that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. After that, we'll be waiting for the next update and stuff like that. Tomorrow, there will not be any stream. And then on Friday, we'll be going back to Star Rail. And that's pretty much it. Star Rail is the only thing that we'll need to like actually finish, because I think it's freaking 8 hours long. And I don't remember how far we've gotten into it. I think, like I said, I think we've gotten into like 3 or 4 sections of it. I don't remember the total amount of sections that there are. But it's definitely like around the same chunk as like the beginning of like Amphorius, like the initial first update for it. So it's around that kind of length and timing and stuff like that. So it'll take us a little longer to finish that. But other than that, other than doing the small update for Luke backstory and other stuff, that's pretty much the rest of the gacha games we need to finish before next month comes around, and then we can go back to playing FGO and Chrono Trigger, and hopefully we can at least progress more for FGO and maybe possibly finish Chrono Trigger at a okay pace or rate, just because we're pretty much finishing the last bit of Animo's character arc, and then we just need to kind of just head into the last section and the ending parts. So hopefully we can get that done, and we can find something new to do after that. So we'll have to see how much time that takes up. Good luck. The fight gets a bit overwhelming when you first take a crack at Soul. Great. That'll be fun. Yeah, I'll do my best. Hopefully it won't hit me too hard. But yeah, I'll do my best, Nobu. Hopefully I won't be overwhelmed by the fight. But thank you guys again for coming out to watch me play Mua. I really appreciate it. And thank you to Nobu, Cillian, and App, and Mr. Jimmy Q, and anyone else who came to watch me. I really appreciate it. All I'm gonna say, you'll instantly hate it. Okay, great. Me complaining, that's fun. That's not a very good thing. Have a good night, no doom scrolling. Bye-bye, see you later, and sleep well. Thank you, Nobu, thank you, App. I'll see you guys on Friday for Star Rail, and if not, I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye guys. Bye-bye.